Good evening. You're watching Fiji Today News here on MyTV. I'm Lavinia Ndiva. The Mineral Resources Department today sent out an alert that a 5.6 magnitude earthquake hit 254.95 kilometers southeast of Onelau at 1:39 a.m. today, although there were no immediate reports of casualties or tsunami warnings. The quake hit at a medium-sized depth of 40.8 kilometers, around 548.26 kilometers, or 340.67 miles southeast of Kandavu. Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Information today questioned the motives behind the application by former Minister Kenneth Zinck to seek asylum in Australia. Sharon Smith-Johns was responding to international reports of Zinck's alleged application for asylum.
Surfacing this week from international news reports was the alleged application by former government minister Kenneth Zinck for asylum reasons in Australia. The move by Zinck to apply for asylum comes as a surprise to government, with the Permanent Secretary for Information Sharon Smith-Johns responding to this recent international report. According to Smith-Johns, the news on Zinck's application for asylum comes as news itself to government, and that the government is not aware of any reason that would prompt the former minister to apply for asylum. Ms. Johns expressed disappointment at the continuous fabrication of stories by extreme anti-government supporters. She went on to add that despite Zinck's anti-government stance, authorities in Fiji have no qualms with him and that government is not concerned with the former minister and his travels.
Airports Fiji Limited will provide training for Solomon Islands air traffic control personnel. This development follows the signing of a memorandum of understanding between Fiji and the Solomon Islands yesterday at government buildings in Suva.
Airports Fiji Limited will now provide training for Solomon Islands air traffic controllers and other personnel involved in managing airspace. This comes to light following the Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Fiji government and the Solomon Islands yesterday afternoon for Fiji to manage Solomon Islands upper airspace. Chairman for Airports Fiji Limited, Adrian Sofield, said that AFL is pleased to provide a 2-year training program for Solomon Islands air traffic officials. He said that Airports Fiji Limited has advanced technology in aviation and navigation and is at the forefront of these services, which is on par with Australia and New Zealand. Mr. Sofield also said that the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between Fiji and the Solomon Islands is a significant contribution to navigation in the South Pacific, adding that both countries are moving in a confident fashion. The chairman also highlighted the visit of the Solomon Islands delegation to the control tower in Nadi. In addition, Mr. Sofield said that the signing of the MOU between Fiji and the Solomon Islands will enable both countries to move forward and gain recognition from the International Civil Aviation Organization.
Papua New Guinea last night celebrated her 36th independent anniversary at the Holiday Inn in Suva. Attended by various dignitaries, government members and guests, the evening provided an opportunity for Papua New Guinea to once again reaffirm her commitment to working with Fiji towards the 2014 parliamentary elections.
Papua New Guinea was granted independence from Great Britain in 1975, marking today as the actual day of the independence anniversary for the mineral resource country. Last night at the Holiday Inn, PNG's High Commissioner to Fiji, His Excellency Peter Iarfare, reaffirmed his country's position on Fiji's democratic elections in 2014, adding that PNG remains committed to standing by Fiji in this regard. Papua New Guinea has been consistent in its support towards government's roadmap and towards Fiji's path to the 2014 parliamentary elections.
In the recently convened Engaging with the Pacific meeting, Prime Minister O'Neill met with Prime Minister Bainimarama to reaffirm our desire as close friends to work closely with Fiji in any support we can provide to assist towards the path to elections in September 2014. PNG remains committed to this promise.
The High Commissioner also spoke on the vast changes that his country is embarking on, including the helm of leadership and vast opportunities for a country considered to contain one of the world's most diverse cultures located in one country alone.
Papua New Guinea is at the threshold of great opportunities, and leaders are being called to capitalize the benefits for our people and strengthen new partnerships for growth both internally and abroad.
We'll take a break now. Coming up, the Prime Minister launches the Army Wives Inter-Sports Tournament. That and more right after this.